What if the Ark of the Covenant wasn't just a religious artifact, but humanity's first piece of high-tech machinery? Some say it housed the power of God. Others say it was a weapon, a portal, or even an ancient AI. And here's the kicker. What if the Ark story holds clues to our technological future? Buckle up. By the end of this video, you'll never look at ancient myths or your Wi-Fi router the same way. History meets Hollywood. The Ark of the Covenant. It's Indiana Jones meets Stephen King with a pinch of sci-fi. But let's strip away the Hollywood glamour and dive into the real story. According to the Bible, the Ark was a golden chest containing the 10 Commandments. But it wasn't just decorative. It supposedly emitted a divine force that could flatten armies and strike down anyone who dared touch it. Think of it as a holy taser. Now imagine you're a soldier in the ancient world, and someone tells you the enemy has a box that channels the power of God. Would you run? Or would you immediately ask, what's the Wi-Fi password for this thing? Historians believe that the Ark may have been carried into battles to inspire fear, or maybe even to broadcast divine commands. Was it a symbol of faith or an ancient weapon of mass persuasion? And here's the big question, could something like this exist today? The Ark's divine charge. Let's get mythical. The Ark wasn't alone in its godlike mystique. Across cultures, we see stories of powerful objects connected to the divine. Zeus had his thunderbolts, Thor his hammer, and the Hindu god Vishnu wielded a discus that could supposedly cut through anything. Were these just symbols? Or did they hint at technologies we can't yet comprehend? The Ark's instructions were oddly specific. It had to be carried a certain way, placed in a specific spot, and protected from human touch. Why? Some theorists suggest that it may have generated an electromagnetic field. If that's true, it could explain why touching it was fatal. Imagine building a Tesla coil, but with divine specs. Here's where it gets weird. Could the Ark have been a tool for communication with higher realms, or even a portal to another dimension? Think Stargate, but with a lot more chanting. Have you noticed how modern tech mirrors the myths of old? Smartphones are practically oracles, answering questions at the speed of light. AI algorithms? They're like Zeus, hurling lightning bolts of data. But here's the kicker. These parallels might not be coincidental. Take AI creating sacred imagery. It's eerie similar to ancient priests interpreting divine visions. Are we recreating the gods of old, but in digital form? Or are we just really bad at learning from history? All right, back to the Ark before I start designing an app for divine prophecies. The Ark and quantum physics. Now let's talk quantum physics, the part where ancient myth meets cutting-edge science. The Ark supposedly housed a divine presence, but what if that presence was a quantum field? Think about it. The Ark might have acted as a generator, harnessing energy we still don't fully understand. Quantum entanglements tells us that particles can communicate instantly across vast distances. What if the Ark was a hub for this kind of connection? Could it have been an ancient router for cosmic communication? And if so, what were the gods downloading? I'm just saying, if your prayers lag, maybe it's time to upgrade your divine broadband. Where is the Ark? So where is the Ark now? Some say it's hidden in Ethiopia. Others claim it's buried beneath the Vatican or tucked away in a secret US government lab. My personal favorite, the Ark is still active and we're just its NPCs. Conspiracy theorists believe the Ark's energy could power the next technological revolution, or maybe it's already doing that. What if AI is the Ark's spiritual successor, carrying humanity's hopes, fears, and an ungodly amount of cat videos? The first weapon of mass destruction. Did you know the Ark wasn't just a sacred chest? It was also a secret weapon. According to the Bible, the Israelites carried it into battle as kind of a divine wrecking ball. In the Battle of Jericho, they marched around the city walls with the Ark for 7 days, blew some trumpets, and bam! Down came the walls. Forget siege engines, this was divine demolition. Now, imagine the Ark in modern warfare. Picture a tank division equipped with a glowing box. Would anyone even dare fire the first shot? No, because the Ark's kill count is as mysterious as its contents. The Ark as a divine throne. The Ark wasn't just a container, it was considered the throne of God himself, the mercy seat. flanked by 2 golden cherubim, was believed to be where God's presence would dwell, kind of like an interdimensional Zoom call, but way more exclusive. You didn't just dial in, you had to be worthy. It also makes you wonder, was the Ark a throne, or was it something more technological? A divine control panel, perhaps? And if so, was Moses the world's first IT technician, rebooting the universe with holy firmware updates? Lost and found. Here's where the Ark gets really juicy. It just vanishes. Poof! After the Babylonians sacked Jerusalem in 586 BCE, the Ark disappeared from historical records. Some say it was hidden to protect it. Others claim it was destroyed. And then there's my favorite theory, that the Ark went on a cosmic road trip. Seriously, some believe the Ark was taken to another dimension or even aboard an alien spacecraft. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark meets X-Files. Spielberg, take notes. This could be your next blockbuster. Hollywood loves the Ark. Speaking of Spielberg, let's talk pop culture. Indiana Jones put the Ark on the Hollywood map in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Spoiler alert, Nazis open it and their faces melt. A+ for visual effects, but F for historical accuracy. And it doesn't stop there. The Ark's influence has shown up everywhere, from comic books to video games. Even The Simpsons gave it a nod, because let's face it, who wouldn't want to parody a box that vaporizes Nazis? Iconic. Tool of divine judgment. Now, here's where things get spicy. Touching the Ark without permission was a literal death sentence. Uzzah, a guy in the Bible, tried to steady the Ark when it wobbled, and wham! Struck down by divine lightning. Makes you wonder, was this divine wrath? Or did the Ark have some kind of ancient security system? Fingerprint lock, perhaps?
Unauthorized access detected. Initiating Smite protocol.
The Ark fever. Freemasons and conspiracy theorists have had a field day with the Ark. Some claim it's hidden beneath the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, guarded by secret societies waiting for, I don't know, a dramatic Netflix reboot? Others think it's in Ethiopia, protected by monks who've allegedly never let anyone near it, or so they say. Is the Ark really in Ethiopia, or is it just a clever cover-up? My money's on it being in a high-tech vault alongside Elvis and Bigfoot. Just kidding. Maybe. But here's the kicker. Could the Ark be a prototype for modern technology? Think about it. A portable source of immense power, capable of influencing minds and causing physical reactions. Sounds a lot like AI servers or advanced energy sources, doesn't it? Maybe the Ark wasn't just holy. It was a precursor to the tech we're trying to unlock today. Imagine if the Ark was a quantum computer, storing divine algorithms that could rewrite reality itself. Suddenly, Moses seems less like a prophet and more like an ancient programmer debugging the cosmos. The eternal legacy of the Ark. Whether it's lost forever or sitting in a top-secret vault, the Ark of the Covenant remains one of the most captivating symbols of mystery and power in human history. Its story connects the ancient world to our deepest modern questions about faith, technology, and the unseen forces that shape our lives. And if you're still here, check out this video. And thanks, it means a lot to us. So next time you lose your car keys, just remember, at least you're not trying to find a golden box of divine judgment that may or may not vaporize you on sight. Perspective, people.